listen. Welcome to I Tried to Be Normal, but it was taken. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Look at these listen, I am so blessed. Hello, Facebook family. What a gorgeosity of gorgeosityhood it is to be here today at Loving Light Regeneration in the womb room. Look at these fabulously beautiful people. Look at these gorgeosity people. Came to play. We have a full house. And we're going to be boogieing, and we're going to be schmugging, and thank you for all of the yumminess. This is such an incredible gift to be in the love sandbox and to share silliness, absolutely unapologetic nuttiness, unapologetic cuckoo-ness. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I feel kind of... Look, there's Sandy! Entering! The one, the only, the beautiful Sandy. We have a nice full house today. And Samuel, if you're watching with your beautiful wife, Amy, you'll be here next time. Can't wait to get your... We have the... I love Sandy's dress! We were talking about Sandy's dress. Listen, I have to tell you.
I love Sandy's hair.
And I love, you know what I feel like? There are words cannot express, which is, and you know the thing is, because often when you actually use full words, when you use full words, people are often full of caca-poo-poo. Because you can say things like, you know, people are, how are you doing, Franny? And if I had a cockapoo, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm perfect, everything's great. Just perfect. Everything's just perfect. You know, right? And means absolutely. But if somebody says, how are you, Franny? And you're like, it actually is more authentic. Phonetics and gibberish and sound and, gosh, this is awkward. I gotta move this over a little bit. Just a little bit, because I want to show also Leslie, Leslie and Linda and Cindy, and Stacy, and Mary and Linda and Bill. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! This is like romper room. Wait a second. And Karen and Nick. Oh, I think that I've been regressed to about 2 months. Do I look like a fetus? Can you see? Can you see my, everything kind of like tightening and the wrinkles going away? Yes. Here's the weird part, though. Here with these beautiful 24 energy enhancement units. 24 energy enhancement units that we're so privileged and blessed to have here in the womb room. At Loving Light Regeneration, we're created by the genius, and I mean genius, and funny, and naughty scientist, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael. Yes, indeed. It was a lot of fun. And,
Naughty.
Pardon me?
Naughty.
She is a little bit naughty. Let's go over and talk to Bill for a minute, because I sense he can relate to the word. Bill just got back from Africa. Yeah, and, okay, so Bill, let's go over here. I want to ask, Bill, may I have, there's Bill, may I have your permission, could you come a little closer to the camera, just so people can hear? Now, Bill was also on a safari.
Yes, I was.
And how was it, Bill?
It was awesome. I was totally disconnected from all of the Western world for 2 weeks.
Oh, what a wonderful thing. How gorgeous is that, just to be one with nature? Could there be possibly anything better? And here you are thrown into the absolute nutsy cuckoo-ness here.
Right.
Do you feel like you're with some strange beast right now?
A little.
Is it terrifying, Bill?
No.
But how wonderful that Bill is gracing us with his presence. Somewhat jet-lagged, I'm assuming?
Somewhat jet-lagged.
Yeah.
Yes.
A brave man. You were safer with the lions. I think so.
Perhaps.
No, but I will say, Was your voltage raised when you were on the safari? Did you feel like your inner cellular, your mitochondria were dancing in joy?
Yes, but also the people of Africa are very pure of heart and soul, and so they don't have a lot of the stuff that we have to get distracted with, and so
a lot of the trappings. I'm imagining. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm very excited for the people of Africa to, in all authenticity, to experience this beautifulness. You may have a seat, sir.
Thank you.
Just please raise your hand if you need to use the bathroom. Now, how beautiful that you were in Africa. I'm sorry to give you my tuchus over here, but usually that costs extra. So anyway, I'm standing with my behind in front of people. But what an incredible experience. And this is one place that my husband and I really cannot wait to visit is Africa. And I just want to mention on that note that Dr. Sandra Rose Michael and her team just donated 24 units like this to an ashram in India, and it is installed and they're back, and there's going to be a documentary, and it is in apparently one of the kind of most dangerous cities in India, and it's in a meditation room where I believe it's over 500 people can sit at a time, and thousands of people use it. It's open 24/7. So anyway, isn't that awesome? So unbelievable. Now look who we have here. Okay, so. Okay, okay. I don't finish my sentences, as you know. Hello, people! Hello, Tammy Riley from Tasmania! Tasmania in the house! Tammy Riley! Hi, gorgeous! Thank you for staying up for this and playing your beautiful note yesterday. I haven't met Tammy in person yet, and Linda's the first time I get to meet you, but Tammy started playing on the love streams with me during lockdowns. From Tasmania, and she had my book, which was traditionally published. Did I ever mention that? My memoir? Placed, to the delight of my publisher, placed in a bookstore in Tasmania, bless you. And I'm so excited that the EE system is opening up in New Bean. I think you said the name of the city. You told me, right? So this is just Danny Mikhaili, Love Warrior. So one of the co-owners of the center, my beloved husband, who many of you know, Danny Mikhaili, who is a chefy, and he's doing his chefy business now. I miss you. I was here last night, hosting our overnight guests. There were two, one from Winnipeg, one who lives in northern Florida, and also originally Canadian from Toronto. And I was the other Canadian. So all we did all night long is apologize to each other. We felt very much at home. Yeah, very cheesy. Unapologetically cheesy. All right, so there we have Nick. And we have Karen. Now, this is the first time that we are meeting Nick and Karen, and both of them are very fun. I believe they've been to an EE system prior. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And where have you been? Oh, would you mind standing up just so we're going to get them closer so you folks can get your money's worth.
All right, we can get our money's worth.
So now,
my first.
This is his first.
Oh, so Nick is a EE system virgin.
Yeah.
Are you okay so far?
I'm doing good.
It raises your cell voltage. It really does massively. And it has a radius, 24 units of 300 miles. So eight units were measured scientifically and have a radius of 2.2 miles. So apparently Sandra said that 24 have a radius of 300 miles. So seriously, our neighbors are cooler. There is a koi pond downstairs. The fish are more interactive. It's amazing. What was your experience like, Karen?
My first 2 times, literally, I couldn't even drive my car home. I couldn't. Yeah.
Why is that?
Just being in the space, the whole light, the whole energy, the movements of the body. There were parts of my body that I didn't realize were hurting.
Right. And so what happened?
And then it comes out, like it's starting to. For me, what it was doing was kind of bringing it up.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Releasing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so after I would finish the 2-hour session, I'd have to really drink, relieve.
Yes.
And then say, okay, I'm not ready to drive yet. I mean, that's what's been happening to me as I was moving through the process. it got a little easier. I feel more like somewhat energetic.
I think I love this, and I think what Karen is saying is, for many of us, and I'm going to get to everybody, don't you worry. You can run out screaming now if you don't want to talk to me. I don't blame you. But but my husband does in the middle of sex all the time. I'm used to it. So anyway, but anyway, no. I'm not going to finish this. No, because it is a different vibration, and these are a combination of Dr. Sandra Michaels harnessed combination of pulsed electromagnetic frequencies, Fibonacci waves, scalar. They're photonic energy. The stuff of stars here. This has been around, by the way, for decades. So what Karen, I believe, is speaking to is it literally raises your cell voltage, and it expunge. And I do say expunge does sound like a dirty word, and it could be in the right setting. But here I'm just saying it brings your cuckapoo of your cells out. And as Dr. Sanders says very scientifically herself, shift happens. Mm-hmm. Let that shift go. So if you feel a little, let's say you have, there are people, so many testimonials, and we've only been open 2 months. One woman who's allowed me to use her name, Francine Millar, had serious rheumatoid arthritis in her knee, extreme pain, was here for 4 hours with her husband, and emailed us that her pain is completely gone. I think it sometimes brings it out. It magnifies what is no longer needed by the body, and the body knows what the body needs to get rid of. And so if you just allow it to do its thing instead of trying to put a lid on it and kind of breathe into it, and as Karen said, drink a lot of water, and so were you relieved of?
Well, you know what it is? You go in with the idea that I want this healed, I want my eyes because I had cataract surgery, all those different things, and the body is doing a whole other thing because I, as a child, had rheumatic fever, so I was in the wheelchair for many years. So all of those things over the years, and of course the fluoride and all the other toxins, as she was saying, excuse me, in her videos, it's in there.
That's
You've
right.
got to get it out. So there was one session, I couldn't feel my leg. Literally couldn't feel my leg.
While you were sitting, so Karen,
in a meditative state, gone, but yet you can sense the body, what it's doing.
Right. And so you couldn't feel your leg, and then what happened?
And then it comes back, it kind of pulsates.
Yeah.
It's
the cells get excited. This creates cellular excitement. What's that? We're going to get cellularly excited? Yeah, it's happening right now, babe. You're doing it. You are doing it.
So it's like what we think we're going in for, which is what I thought at first. So the body's just going to do what it needs to do. We might have things underlying that we're not realizing are there. So, and then listening to the different videos, you're kind of saying, yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, this is such a great testimonial, and I just want to tell you, there have been, you may sit down, Madame.
Thank you.
I also, can I share that you're a fireman? Because I think I just want to share, it's so cool that Nick is a fireman as well. Okay, I grew, it's exciting. You guys are heroes. You're amazing. So, listen, we've been, hubby and I and our partner, who was our 18-year primary doctor, Dr. Gabrielle Knaus. She's German. If she's listening, just want you to know I didn't forget where you're from. But she's also right now she's only practicing homeopathy and lymph drainage from here, and possibly live cell microscopy if I can convince her. But anyway, we'll see what can happen. So, so many incredible miracles, so-called miracles. The body does what the body knows how to do. There's a woman, I'm not going to share her name yet because we're going to have her in the room, and she's going to do mighty, wild things in here that are going to just move you. But I basically had a Jesus moment with her, if you will. My husband and I, she has been in a chair. She's had synovial fluid, been in a wheelchair, bone-on-bone issues for 14 years, unable to get up at all other than to drag herself to where she needs to go for a minute. She got up. She said, my doctor can't believe, I feel like I'm on Donahue or something. What has really happened? I had one of those moments. No, but she got up in front of us and said, my doctor can't believe this, and she got up and walked. Now, she didn't like walk out of here, but she walked. She showed us she could walk for the first time in 14 years. I could share so many different testimonials, but I will tell you it is such a gift to be here, because just to be in this angelic energy, there is a vibration in this room that is so beautiful and ethereal, and you feel the energy. Okay, that's all I'm saying about it. Let's go to the next person.
Very sophisticated.
This is very what?
Very sophisticated.
Very sophisticated. Please, yes. You know me. I like to mind my business. Peace and juice. This is an extremely unhappy person. This is Leslie Love, Goddess and Queen Leslie Love. Do you know what was so cool is last week when Leslie was here, I was a guy. Why? Because she got it right away. She's a professional sound healer, singer, opera singer, and just all around. You see? And so from that perspective, I have to say I totally disagree. I mean, I love you. But I'm just not that kind of person. I wouldn't. Yes, I know. But anyway, how are you, Leslie?
Oh my God.
How's Leslie Love doing?
I'm more better here.
More better.
More better.
Yeah.
Now that I'm here.
Have you felt any detoxification or anything like that from me? Did you need to go to... a lot of people said psychiatric bills and things. So.
Well, I was a little late this morning because I did have to stop in the bathroom. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Shift happens, as Dr. Sandra says. Let that shift go.
And it's so important, the detox piece. I actually was diagnosed with thyroid cancer about 30 years ago. And I healed myself with natural methods, aka like at Hippocrates Health Institute.
We love Hippocrates.
Yep.
And also actually with the pH Miracle, Dr. Robert O. Young's work, who is a dark field microscopy live blood cells. So I've had the opportunity to look at my blood. And what I want to say, what you were talking about detox is the body will heal when it's given the right environment.
Absolutely. And environment means emotional,
Everything.
the holistic, the whole schmutzela is a scientific term.
Yes, schmutzela.
I wish you had met one of our overnight guests last night. Trina came here from Winnipeg, did the 3-week course at Hippocrates, and we talked live cell microscopy. We talked Robert O. Young. We talked a lot.
Oh, yeah. It's been around for a while. It's the terrain theory versus the germ theory. And actually, Dr. Young, that's the biggest lesson that I learned is that environment is everything.
Environment is everything, is what Leslie's saying. And I have to say, I agree. Do you think I should turn the music down a little, speaking of environment? Yeah. Hang on one second. What would you say... I know you are aware of the fact that Dr. Sandra's work has been around for decades. So what would you say about your experience in the room? Take it.
Oh my gosh. This room is, with the different kinds of, the technology is fabulous. Dr. Michaels, you are a genius scientist creator.
And you have pretty damn good hair.
Yes, you do.
Doesn't she? And the hair, by the way, all over the body, starts to grow like crazy. Thank you very much, Dr. Sandra. Everything is activated. Everything. You're going to leave here with the best toe hair in the business, ladies. I'm telling you.
Oh my God,
I'm telling you. I'm not going to need slippers. It is.
Really? Oh my gosh.
So,
Yes, the right environment. So
Yeah.
the longer that you bathe the cells in the proper environment, so hydrating, water that is wetter, that is more electrically charged, all of that.
hydrogen
The food.
molecules out your tuchus. But what now? And so, how do you feel as a result of being in the womb room? This is the name that I coined. I was going to open a series of women's comedy clubs. Seriously, call it the womb room, and this is much better.
The source of all creation, the womb.
Yes.
What I never want to leave. I want to be bathed in it all the time. That's how
Do you
wonderful
want us to
it
rent
feels.
this out to you, and you want to move in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk
yeah.
later.
Definitely.
Okay, but it feels very, oh my goodness, we miss it. Hubby and I, okay, thank you very much, Leslie Love. But hubby and I miss it. We miss it when we're not here. We're here about 4 days and nights a week just because there are people who want it. We could have overnight clients, and we're blessed and we're very appreciative every night. It's just that we have our places in West Palm, and we want to have a shower every night. Because it's good to bathe. You're welcome. Now, moving on to Linda. Can you handle?
I can.
Can you look at this gorgeous woman who I finally get to meet?
Yes.
I finally get to meet Linda Myers. Linda Myers. Linda Myers. There you are. Yay, Linda. Linda. Hi, sweetie. Linda has been on my love stream for years.
Since you did that little dancing.
I used to do a lot. We're going to be booking today as soon as these people they keep talking in the camera, as soon as they shut up. I just want to say, look at these people. So we have Judy Eller, we have Danny Mikhaili, we have Tammy Riley. There's quite a lot of people. You know what? I'm going to say hello. Please don't think that I'm ignoring you. It's just, okay. Oh, I think there we have Elena Todorascu. Hello, love family. Love queens, love warriors. So Linda Myers, I finally get to meet in the flesh. There's nothing like flesh to flesh. Mary was saying that.
Yes.
Goddess the Queen, Mary Martyr. We're going to get to her in a minute. We are. Just be patient.
I have been taking care of my mother. She had stage 4 cancer. Listen to this.
Come closer, my darling. Yeah, just so they can hear you. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
My mother had stage 4 cancer. And Jesus moment.
Right.
Okay.
Jesus moment. Yep.
The doctor told her the other day that she doesn't have cancer anymore.
I saw that. I cried.
90-year-old.
When they were
90
crying
years old,
on camera, I cried.
Aside from her stomach to her liver to her pancreas to her gallbladder, gone.
So amazingly beautiful.
I prayed every night, and God did that.
Well, we are all part of God. We're co-creating.
Yes.
And it's so amazing.
I know,
I'm so
but
thrilled.
I have been totally like a caretaker, so I'm glad I'm here for this.
Yeah, we
And
all need
I
to
need it.
regenerate. Well, we all do. Listen, I'm a little addicted to this.
Yes.
I do miss it. We call these guys our babies.
I need
We
this.
really do.
I cannot wait. I haven't sat in the sun. I can say, and I need this.
Well, okay, so we have a koi pond downstairs here.
Yes.
Why don't you go hang out by the koi pond afterwards? There's normally a fabulous cafe, Green Garden Cafe, that's open 5 days a week. They're not open the weekend. And they have salads and, juices and all that good stuff. But you could just sit there, hang out,
okay.
don't eat the toy. If you're hungry, no eating.
Try to come
No sushi. No sushi.
They've gotten so big for koi.
The koi. So Mary. Okay, we're going to get over to Mary.
No. Go.
In a minute. All right, in a minute.
Bye, everybody.
We love you, Linda, and love your mother. Love to mama. Love to mama. Okay. Oh my goodness, so many things went in there, and there's non sequitur.
Oh, now you have to just fix me.
Okay, we're gonna get over here too because we're gonna move. We're gonna move in. So all right, we're gonna be dancing. So don't fall asleep. Okay. It is you. It's Rochelle. It is Rochelle, the belle. Now, gently moving in. Come here, gorgeous. Look, it's Rochelle. Come in. Rochelle, come in. And Rochelle was here. Rochelle was here once before, right?
It was amazing.
All right, we got to support Rochelle. Okay, Rochelle.
Yes, it was my birthday, March 1st, and this is just an extra gift, and I'm
Give an H, give an H, give an H-A-P, give a P, give a P, give a P-P-Y, give a B, give an I, give an R-T-H, give a happy birthday. Yay! Give a cheer, give a cheer, give a big hooray. There's something now. We promise we're not to tell tell you that today's your day. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. But Franny,
Happy birthday. How's the life been going so far?
what nobody knows is that Franny gave
Happy
me
birthday! Now that you are 55,432 to the pie of lemon incarnation. So, happy birthday. You will never, ever get mold. Hallelujah. Hooray and all right. Happy birthday all day long today. So, try to get a word in there twice.
I will
Celebrate
try.
the day. Do anything you want to do. I tell yourself, do happy birthday.
I will try. Now, what you just
Sorry.
witnessed
Just wanted
is
to see
what
it.
I was going to roll back and say a few minutes ago. That was my message on my birthday from Incredible Franny. I was so touched. The mold on target.
Once a year, psychological
Like
abuse.
fine wine.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed once a year.
Incredible.
All right.
Okay. One more time. You see, I got 3 hugs.
I want a hug! I want a hug! And don't you sometimes just feel like that?
Franny, the tantrum is later.
I want to have a tantrum. Okay, there's. Oh wait, hello, Lynn Girardi from Brooklyn. All right, I love you. Okay, Danny, what'd you say? Happy birthday, says Danny McKiley. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're gonna. I love you, Lynn Girardi. All right, here we go. Mary Martyr. Mary. This is not weird. Like, this is the weirdest. This is not the weirdest freaking thing. Get ready, Stacey. All right, here we go.
Stage fright.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Mary Martyr, goddess of queen. Come here, you. Come here, gorgeosity. Oh, so nice to see you. So Mary Martyr, and look what a supermodel you are. This is a very tall, kind of runway model sort of gal over here. So how are you, sweetheart? What's going on?
Much better now. I had to come today because the last 2 weeks I've just been bombarded with meetings and people interactions and quick decisions. And I drove here with my battery, my internal battery on empty.
Oh,
And I've been here less than an hour and my battery is now fully charged.
oh my goodness.
And I just want to piggyback off of, I forgot your name. What's your name?
Karen
Yeah.
and Nick. I think we almost got it.
I just wanted to piggyback off of what Karen was saying about after her first session and getting in the car and having difficulty. For me, it was after my first session, it wasn't like a difficulty, but my senses, my 5 physical senses were so heightened. I felt like I had transcended almost to another dimension. And I'm sitting in my car and it was like, okay, now wait, I have to put my physical senses back in circuitry so I can drive the car.
It sounds crazy, and it is completely authentically true. I know exactly, even coming from me, I know exactly what Mary's talking about. And part of that, I believe, is what is harnessed here is somewhat otherworldly.
Oh, very much.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. The whole mind, body, spirituality enhancement that goes on here in just already like an hour. It's there's no words for it. And then I get to stay for another hour. Oh, let's do! Yay! Thank you,
But oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Now, I don't know if you remember, but I had heard Dr. Sandra Rose Michael speak about having literally gotten energy galactically. And if you watch the 3-hour interview I was privileged to do of her on my website, she speaks to that. So there is a lot that we are learning. We are not alone, And so a lot of the energy here is, from a lot of incredible places. So when you speak to it being kind of beyond your 5 senses, I think that I know that that's true. I actually have, felt a lot of energy in here and beings in all loving, very angelic realm. We have so many stories and I want to get to everybody, but this is a beautiful, beautiful place and we're so privileged and I'm so happy you made it, honey. So,
and I just want to say, every day I drink at least 3 liters of water. And I think you should tell us about your bottle. This is a magic bottle. real magic.
My bottle. This is my bottle. I like to take my bottle every day. This is you're so funny. This is activated water. So first of all, these are BPA free, glass bottles that we sell here for 10 large, $10. But anyway, so the water's activated in the system, left here, meaning for 36 hours, and the hydrogen molecules, the molecules that have one eye. It's a very interesting. Yeah, Dr. Sandra, if you're watching, you need to learn about this. But they are one-eyed molecules in here that are fabulous. That's all I'm going to say. It's great. Buy some. You'll thank me. And your inner eye will just, so it's very, but also here's a very cool thing. Besides the water,
The bottle is activated.
the water, and we're activated. And obviously, and also Dr. Sandra showed us, she teaches sommeliers, because if you put some of this jewelry, which is activated in literally her main base, we call it the mothership, all of this jewelry, if you place this around a, shall we say, to be nice, inexpensive bottle of wine for, I think it's 46 seconds, it changes the consistency, and all of a sudden you have a very expensive bottle of wine. And we did this trick with her when she came to visit with a, shall we say, less than pricey bottle of champagne, and it was charged. There's a lot that can happen with this beautiful energy. So water is good, and so's a little bit of wine, depending on, listen, I've been alcohol free for many, many years, and I occasionally now have a little bit of alcohol here or there, just because too much acidic is not good for me, and that's just my choice. We're all different. There's no one way. We're all, it would be so boring if we all were. But anyway, I have a little bit every now and then. I'll split like a a small 24 case of beer or something with Dan.
Why not?
Pretty much.
Yeah. As long as it's even.
It's even, that's right. I want to stay married. All right, thank you, sweetie pie. We're going over to Stacy. Gorgeous Stacy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have Stacy here because she is protecting me. Why? From the fact, it's because I have chocolate up front, which many of you who've been regulars know about. But I have chocolate up front, and I want my chocolate to be protected. And there's a reason that I have security in the house, because this beautiful woman is also retired. Dun, 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 dun. And now she's feeling a little put on the spot. This is beautiful, Stacy. Stacy, can you share a little bit about your Navy experience?
Well, yeah, sure. I went into the Navy after a little bit in college. I was in college a little bit, and I was kind of not doing what I was supposed to do in college. So I figured, let me just go do something else for a little bit. So I joined the Navy because I wanted to see the world, and I spent about 5 years, 4 months in the Navy. I was on ships mostly. I spent 1 year in Great Lakes. Had a lot of fun. I met great people. I was protected.
Amazing. Yes.
Yes, I was protected.
Yeah, good people. We love this. Mm-hmm. And this is a really important person to have around you when you have something like I have. It's called Honey Mamas. It's a combination. I'm not being sponsored by them, but it's a combination of raw honey and raw cacao. Up there, unguarded. So I have a freaking practical Navy SEAL in the house. Do you hear that, everybody in the room?
Yes, we did.
All right, so you know what I'm saying.
I have my armor and sword. We're all ready.
I feel better. I'm breathing through it.
Yeah. And my dragon too.
And your dragon.
Yep, dragon's here.
Oh, we are gonna have some amazing times with dragons. Okay, I digress. So Stacy was here before with her beautiful mama. Would you do feel like sharing anything about the experience, or maybe there's nothing to share? It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Come a little closer, honey. I just want to make sure people know, because you're beautiful and amazing, and I don't want a lawsuits, and people are going to say
they didn't get to see me. Okay. Well, we stayed here for 2 hours, and while I was here, I was doing a meditation, and I usually do this meditation. We call it higher dimensional beings.
Oh.
Like we do it mostly every day. And I can feel when they come, obviously, and their work, and then feel when they leave. during this time during the meditation, I could feel. I'm sure some of you guys know, like the fabric that everything is made of was smooth. It was like I don't know if you apply like when you apply like silicone or something to a surface that was usually smooth, but all of a sudden it's like smooth and slick. It felt like the fabric of reality felt very smooth.
This is fascinating. I do know for a fact that everything moves. That nothing is actually stable.
Yes.
Everything is malleable. Is that what you're speaking to?
It was the underlying fabric of, you call it dragonfire, or I just call it the fabric of reality, what everything is made of. Because it starts like unseen and then it comes into the seen realm. So that was very smooth. And then they left, at the end of the meditation, they leave, or you step out of the space they made. And the space they made, I could actually feel them leaving, as in like a vacuum. It's almost like a vacuum closed something or pulled up. I've never felt it that strong ever. It was amazing.
You felt that, Stacy, you felt that in here?
In here. And it's like, and I can, it's almost like I could feel the place, the jarring of the closing of the secure space they made. It was like an amazing feeling. And
have you now you have this experience on an ongoing basis with your meditative practices? So it differed in here because of the way they exited?
No, they usually exit the same way, but it's the heightened energy that allows.
Absolutely. I can't tell you, when we meditate in here for like, even for like, when we meditate in here for 10 minutes, it's like we've slept for 3 hours, and we always go somewhere. Yeah. We always, and there are interdimensional beings.
Yes.
And I spoke to Sandra about that. There are angelic beings that are absolutely here.
Always around us.
And what she said was, even beings that have, transition, everybody needs healing. Like, what's the big deal, right? And so, you know what I mean? They're attracted. Because I have heard many times, we need to heighten our vibration, and they who are in non-physical lower. They lower their vibration so they can be here. But in this case, they don't need to lower it as much.
It was amazing.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you shared that. It's powerful.
I'm not a
freaking
person.
Powerful.
I'm a scientist. I'm actually a pharmacist.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
So I'm marrying both the the physical world of science and what I'm feeling, and I'm also an energy healer. I've healed people, done distance healing on people before, etc., and like help them totally recover from whatever ailment, like physical ailments. So.
And that's all very well and good, but Stacy, can you yodel? Oh, how fun is this, right? Okay. We're not done yet. Da 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 da. Sandy, you will recognize in her gorgeous, her beautiful robe. Our gorgeous woman here. Look at this supermodel. Look at this. Mary, you have good company. Look at how tall and gorgeous this woman is. So Sandy has been here several times. How are you, darling?
I'm good. I feel great.
Oh, wonderful. And
it's nice to be here to see you.
So nice to see you.
You're my new starseed of my whole life now.
Baby. No, really, I feel that. And, you have shared some incredible testimonials. Is there anything new?
No.
Bachata?
No, for me, it's not so medical. God bless. It's more energy and mental. I'm blessed to not have horrible things going in my body, but the healing of the energy helps all of that.
Everything, and behind every physical issue is an emotional stuck, a stuck emotion. So it's all symbiotic. Everything, we're all holistic. We're all one. We're all connected. And, we're not, suffering is optional, folks.
That's true.
I was going to have that on the front door. Actually, Danny, my husband, and partner.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
I'm sure he's watching this.
He was earlier. If he's not, he wanted me to have it on the front door. But so I have been at places in my life where I wasn't ready to not suffer, and I didn't know it. It was just oh my God, are you changing blankets all the time? This is too entertaining. I have to show you.
It's reversible.
Look at this. Linda has the best.
It's
best
colorful.
best blankets in the business. This is very beautiful. Today on the Funway Runway,
Beach
we
blanket.
Ooh, that's gorgeous
This
hibiscus.
is right up your alley.
Is it ever?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I feel I'm getting emotional. I'm getting so emotional. That's beautiful, really. Okay. All right, Sandy, thank you so much for gracing us with your goodness, baby. And guess what time it is? It's time to boogie. We're going to boogie. So we're going to crank up Just Be. We're going to do a little boogie woogie, a schmoogie, shake off the dust, the cobwebs. If you want to, don't feel like... Listen, you can dance in your chairs because what it does is it puts the vibration into your blessed bodies so that if you're in traffic, if you're in a traffic jam or something and you're feeling that tension, you can remember it. And if you're feeling like you're in a crappy, a job you're not liking, or some relationship, or you're with, a biological member of your family, or non-biological. But if you're feeling like you're feeling stuck for whatever reason, if you can get in touch with the vibration of dance, even being in like an interview where somebody's taking too long, if you can sit there and you can just do it, and then people will say, Franny, what are you doing? And I'll just say I'm a little itchy. But what it does is it makes you feel like you're not trapped. We are never trapped. We're never stuck. And on that note, we're going to crank up. You're listening to international electronic artist, songstress. She's great tresses, but songstress, DJ, vocalist, producer, Just Be. We're going to crank up Just Be here in the womb room. Check out the moves on these people. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, get up off of your tushes, people. Let's go. Shake it. Shake it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Drink water. Drink one spot. All right. Your fan is skip. Let's go. All right. Come on, kids. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. We're working out the wheel room. Yeah. Let's go, Bill. Come on now. Come on, Jim. Hey, Rachel. Stacy, come on down here. We got the boogie going on now. We got the boogie. We're rocking out to Just Be. Let's go. Come on down, girls. Let's go. Show them what you're made of. Mary was a professional ballet dancer, so it's not really fair now. Wow. Mary, hey. Yeah. Oh, very nice, very nice. Leslie, oh, Papa. Whoa! Go. The energy is so awesome in this room. I feel some Middle Eastern belly dancing going on. All right, hey, tap dance, Cindy. Tap dance. Tap dance. Oh, Cindy is so cool. Look at these moves. Like, I don't give a flying breath. I'm cool and I know it. Go Sandy. Go Sandy. Go Sandy. Go Sandy. Stacy was rocking in the heart. Oh, these are so cute. She has bounce socks on. Rochelle saw.
12 years ago.
Yes. I started doing this in 1996. And Jessica, who I have not been in touch with for a long time, is there. Is that cool? Hey, Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Please hurry. We have Michael Collins. Oh, my goodness. I love you. We love you. We are all love. Let us send love to the world. The world needs love. We are listen up, my beloveds. Come here, gathering a little bit. Let us send love through the ethers. We are all so much more powerful than we know. Thoughts become things. We are powerful. Let us envision our beautiful bodies, our beautiful world, our cosmos, our galaxy, full of love and light. Joyful people, getting along, loving each other, respecting differences. We love way more, and diversity rocks, but you know what? We're a lot more alike than we're not. Let's just love each other, respect each other, be kind to each other. I love you all so much. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Emma, love that dog. I love you. They love me. They love me. That was so much fun. Yeah. Goodbye. All right, I'll catch up with those of you I haven't. Tammy Riley, I wish I was there, but you are. Tammy wishes she was with us. Oh, God. You are with us. I know you are. Lama Singh, Mary, Rochelle, just because you know Tammy, she said, I wish I was with you. Tammy's in Tasmania. Just send her a little love.
Tammy, Riley, hi, sweetheart. We're sending you love. We're so happy you're watching. We love you. We love you.
Okay, that's enough, Rush.
I'm sorry.
Now go to sleep. Go to sleep in Tasmania, or I'll tell your mother. I love you, Tammy. All right, okay, and the rest of you I'll catch up with later. Michael Collins, Lynn Girardi, honey. Oh, my goodness. Sarah Vogel. 5 people are watching from the market. Watching. Okay, John Stipp from California. So much love. Okay, I'm just gonna end it now. Love. Lily?
Lily's your daughter, Tammy Riley's daughter.
Lily, love to Lily, of course. Extra love to Lily from Rochelle. All right, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go because it's snowing in the room, but before it starts snowing in Florida, for real. So much fun. Thank you for playing back here, 12 noon EST, every Sunday. And those of you who are in the South Floridian area near North Palm Beach, call me. And you can come in and, be crazy with the rest of us, crazy in love with life. Thank you, Dr. Sandra Rose Michael. We love you. I love you, Danny. I love you. I would like to thank my mother. And okay, go. Goodbye. That's it. All right. Is this music?